This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, okay, let me share my screen. Yeah, okay. Hope my screen is visible, right? Could someone confirm on this?
Yeah, yes, possible.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, if you see, just I would like to rewind the topics. Yesterday we have discussed how to store the values, whatever the data type it might be. Okay, integer, float, boolean, strings. Okay, these are the basic data types in the Python. Okay, and also how to comment a statement, a single line statement, how to comment it, multi-line comments. Okay, and also shortcut to comment. Shortcut is nothing but control plus question mark. Okay, and to uncomment also you can use the same command. Okay, same shortcut, yeah. Okay, this is what, and also how to use the print statements. Okay, print statements always it takes basic integers, guys. Okay, not only integers, basic data types. Okay, suppose if you see list, set, okay, and next such data types you can't print because you need to loop through the data structures and you need to print it. Okay, that you'll be getting in later topics. It's not a big deal. Okay, let me delete unwanted files, guys. Okay, this is just an unwanted file. Let me delete this. Okay, in day one operators is the required one, and next random text. This is just normal text file. Okay, this is also not even required. Okay, that's it. Okay, operators, that's it, fine. These are arithmetic operators, right? Okay, fine. Okay, here in the day two, coming to the day two, let's continue with the topic. Okay, next the same file name I'm going to give. Okay, something like demo underscore operators. Okay, yeah, okay, let me go to the slide. Yeah, we have discussed regarding the arithmetic operations. Okay, hope everyone is clear on this. Okay, before diving into these other operations, okay, just I would like to detail few topics. Okay, something like, suppose, okay, suppose if you want to ask a user for the input. Okay, mm, okay, we have learned how to add, how to do some basic arithmetic operations, right? And also if you see this a and b, we are not even uh, asking the user to be get prompt. Okay, so now what I would like to do here, just we have hard coded the values. Okay, here a equal to 11, just let it be 100. Okay, b is nothing but 5. Okay, now if you see, just I would like to execute this. Okay, you see 100 plus 5, 100 minus 5, 95, 5 minus 100. Okay, 100 into 5, and next 100 divided by 5, like this. Okay, but now my ask is nothing but I don't want to hard code this value. I would like to ask from the user. Okay, for that sake, you have a function like input. Okay, just that's it. Okay, you ask from the user. Okay, please enter a value. Okay, now just till here.
Dinesh,
Okay,
Dinesh, sorry to interrupt. I'm not sure if it is for me, but the screen is frozen. I'm not seeing.
is it is it the same for everyone, guys?
It is working fine
No,
for me.
Dinesh, it is proper.
It's proper. Okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah. If you see, guys, just if you exactly check this, okay, it is showing some errors here. Okay, unexpected type. Okay, this a is a string because you are expecting something to be entered from the user. Okay, now I would like to execute only till fourth statement. So I'm going to give exit of function here. That means, okay, after this fourth statement, I would like to print this value a. Now I'm going to execute it. Okay, if you see, it is expecting the code has sent the code was not finished. If you see here, still it was not finished. Okay, it is expecting, right? I would like to give something like Isha. Okay, okay, it retrieved, it took the input from the user. I have not given any number, guys. I have given a string called Isha. Okay, and the same thing we are printing in the fifth statement. Okay, but in our case, what we want, we are doing arithmetic operations. To do such arithmetic operations, what we need to do, we need to change the data type. Whatever we are trying to give, whatever the user tries to give, okay, we'll consider as string. That means this a, okay, this a is of str type. Okay, now what we would like to do, we need to change it. Okay, we need to convert the type conversion. Okay, something like float, let's convert to float or integers. Okay, let's play with only integers as of now. So I'm going to convert this to integer. Okay, this int of function is expecting one parameter to be passed. What was that parameter? We have stored the value in variable a. That's it. This will give you a result, right? Again, I would like to store in a different variable, something like x. Okay, now I'm going to print x. Okay, now I'm going to execute this. Okay, now instead of, because you shouldn't give any strings, guys, because you're trying to uh, type converting, right? You're converting the data type now. You're converting the data type to integer. So hope you are giving only numbers. Okay, I'm giving 80. Okay, it's printing 80. And also, if you would like to check whether the type was converted or not, okay, type of x, and also check whether the type of a also. Okay, now I'm trying to execute it. Okay, it's expecting something now, 90. Okay, 90. And next, what was the second print statement, guys? Type of x, we are converting to the integer, right? And we are storing in variable x, so it is integer. Next, class string, this a is of string data type. Okay, whatever you are giving from the user, okay, that could be a string. Even if you give a number also, it will consider as a string only. You need to convert it to the integer class. Okay, you're getting, right? Because we need for arithmetic operations now. To do for arithmetic operations, you need to convert to the number data types. Number data types, what we have, integer as well as float. Okay, here we are converting to integer. Okay, because here entirely, if you see, from 9th statement to 18th statement, we have used only a and b variables instead of x. So let me just swap the variables, like whatever I'm trying to retrieve from the user, let it be x. Now I'm converting this x data type to integer and storing in a. Okay, so that this a will be an integer only for further arithmetic operations, so it will be useful for us. Okay, now I don't want to exit the code. I don't want this statement also. Okay, let it be the exit off, but I'm commenting this. Sixth and seventh line, it will not execute, guys, because we have commented. In the same way, let's retrieve the other value, because we need two operands, right? Okay, y equals to, okay, just I'm going to copy it instead of rewriting the code. Okay, please enter value. Okay, please enter a value for a, please enter a value for b. Okay, now we need to convert it, right? Okay, let it be y. And next, what we're trying to do, we're converting this y to integer and we're storing it in variable called b. That's it. Okay, and here I don't want hard code, guys, so I would like to remove it, because already we are converting now. I don't want a hard code. the value. I'm going to remove this. Okay, hope you're getting right. Let it be a equal to 10, b equal to 5, but I'm trying to comment these two lines. Okay, that's it. Let me execute now. Yeah, please enter a value for a. Let's use 18. Fine. B, it is asking a value for b, so I'm going to give 5. Okay, if you see all the arithmetic operations, 80 plus 5, 70 plus 5, these are the things. Suppose if you haven't converted means it will throw errors because two strings can be appended. Okay, two strings cannot be only the arithmetic operations performs between the numbers, right? Okay, so that only we're trying to convert it. Okay, I hope you are able to get what is input of, right? I would like to explain this input of. Okay, instead of hard coding the values in this way, you are asking the user to uh, give some value from the keyboard. Okay, this is what I'm trying to give. Next. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right, guys? Okay, fine. And next, come.
Can you go over it again, please? Yeah.
Okay, just okay. If you see the same thing, the same kind of yesterday's topic only. Yesterday, what we have done, just we have two variables named A and B. Okay, just we have declared those variables with value 10 and value 5. Okay, but you were asked someone, some tutor or someone told you to, instead of hard coding or instead of giving the values directly in your code, okay, write a code in such a way that you need to take the inputs for these two variables from the user, so that this is the function you need to use, input of. Okay, so that when you try to execute the code, okay, the code will pause at this fourth line until you give some input. It will pause there itself. Okay, I'm trying to give 70. Okay, now this 70 is a string which will store in the value, which will store in the variable x. Now, the string 70 you're converting to integer and storing in a. You're getting right? In the same way for
I
the variable b.
just have a question. So why does it it stops at the first when you run it, it says enter value for A, but is that like the because you ran it like the first line says that, or?
Okay, suppose if you doesn't give means, okay, if you would like to give some string means, it will be easy for the user what to enter. Suppose if you haven't given anything inside this, okay, just if you try to execute means, okay, the script code stopped at fourth line, but there is no nothing. We are not briefing the user to enter something. Okay, he could be blank because we should give some meaningful interface, right, for the user, so that only we have given a meaningful string here. But even though if you haven't given, you can give some value like 100. And next for the other variable you are expecting, you have given a meaningful sentence for it. Okay, now here 10, something like this. Okay, 100 plus 10, 100 minus 10. Okay, that's up to you guys. If you want the if you want to prompt to the user means, you can give something meaningfully. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's dive into the topic. Yeah, comparison operators. Comparison is nothing but just a kind of validation. Suppose if you have two numbers, okay, okay, just two numbers, guys. Okay, x equal to 100. Okay, next y equal to 30. Okay, now we need to validate whether this x and y are equal or not. How can you validate? As a human, we can validate 100 is not equal to 30. We know, right? Okay, but we need to tell the computer, in the programming interface, we need to tell it, right? So is x equals to y or not? Okay, this will give, I mean, this expression will give you a result. Okay, what could it be? Something like a result. Okay, if this is, I mean, these two values were matched means it will return you a true. Okay, this will always return you a boolean data type, right? I mean, whether it's true or false, that's it, right? While you're matching it, you'll have only two options, whether it's correct or wrong. That's it, right? While you're trying to validate these two, you'll get only one thing. Okay, let's try to print the result. Okay, oh sorry, we're not executing, we're executing the operators file. I don't want to execute that. Okay, I'm going to give right click and I'm trying to execute this file, demo underscore operators. That's false. 100 is not equal to 30, right? Okay, suppose if I change the value to 100 means what could be the result? 100 is equal to 100, right? It's true. Okay, next we have one more operator. What was the other operator, guys? Not equal to. Let's take it. Okay, next print of, directly I'm giving because I don't want to store the result, I mean I don't want to store the value in other variable. Directly I'm going to give it. Okay, x not equals to y. Okay, let me try to execute. Is this true or false, guys? I mean 100 is not equal to 100. Is that true? Because 100 is matching with 100, but we are trying to validate that 100 is not matching with 100. It's a false. Okay, let me give some two different numbers, two different values. Okay, now if you see, the first result is nothing but we are matching 100 with 50. It's false. Okay, 100 is not equal to 50. That is correct. So it returned true. In the same way, what we have, what else we have? Greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, just these things. That's it. Okay, let's play with those functions also. I mean, operations. Is x greater than y or not? Okay, next, what was the other operation? Is x less than y? Okay, here what was the x value, guys? You have stored as 100 greater than 50. 100 is greater than 50. Is that true? Yes, it's true. Okay, this is true. And next, 100 is less than 50. Is that true? False. Okay, last two were true and false. That's it. Last two were true and false. That's it. And next, what were the other statements, guys? Print x greater than or equal to y. And next, print x less than or equal to y. Okay, 100 is greater than or equal to 50. That's true. Again, this is false. Okay, that means last four was true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Suppose you have given both the values 100. That means 100 is greater than or equal to 50. 100 greater than 100. That is false. But 100 is matching with 100, right? So this could be true. This will be true. And this also will be true. Because you have an additional operator like equal to. Not only greater than, not only less than, right? We have a combination of greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So that last two statements will be true. Because you have the values both, I mean both values are same. Okay, that's it. Yeah, this is what I would like to tell. And next, okay, now what was other operations, guys? Logical operators, and, or, not. Okay, fine. Comparison operators, right? I would like to comment this. Okay, comparison. Before to that, let it be these two values for common. Okay, Okay, next. After comparison, something like logical, right? Logical. Logical operators. Okay, I don't want to execute these because we have demonstrated these comparison operators, right? So I'm going to comment it. Okay, now coming to the logical operators. Okay, what we have? And, or, not. That's it. Okay, and is also expecting two parameters. Okay, two parameters we need to pass. Okay, suppose you have two variables like a equals to true, b equals to false. Okay, now this AND operator is also expecting two operands. Okay, one is a and other was b. What was operator you want to use? AND operator, right? A and b. Okay, now AND is nothing but, I hope you came through these electronics concepts, right? If everything is high means, then only AND operator gives you high, right? Result will be high only if all operands are high. High in the sense true, guys. Okay, if all, if all the operands, okay. I hope you're getting right. Now, if you see one is high and one is low, then what could be the result? Could someone tell me? True and false. Result will be high only if all the operands are high. But here one of the operand is low. So the result will be low. Low is nothing but false. Okay, I'm going to execute it. False. Okay, and next print A or B. Okay, here what it could be? Result will be high if any of the operand is high. If any single operand is high. If you see here, out of these two operands, one is already high. So the result will be high for you, right? High. Okay. In the same
Uh,
way, what other?
I have a sorry. So if you're printing both A and B, if you're asking it to print, won't it just print true and false? It
Yeah, because this will result you boolean. Okay, because this is an operation. Okay, this is an operation. If you see here also, what was the x and what was the y? These are two numeric values. Okay, it will result you like a boolean. It will always return you boolean data type. This also return you boolean data type. That means true and false. Okay, you're matching. I mean, you're comparing two uh, boolean data types now. Okay, true and false. Okay, using an AND operator, you're comparing these two values. What could be the result? Result will be high. High is nothing but true. In the same way, true or false, it will absolutely return you a true.
oh
Okay.
why
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 in the sense? Yeah, actually, this is a standardized logic. Okay. I mean, if you come with the electronics background or something like that, okay, there it could be easier for you.
but if so it has the choice to print either true or false, but why does it pick true? It always picks true if there's two options of true or false.
Yeah, because this is something like a digital components. Okay, you said true is nothing but we have a digital. Okay, if suppose if you see digital means okay, true is nothing but one. Okay, false is nothing but zero. Okay, now if you see something the explanation could be a little tougher here because this is entirely digital component subject. Okay, but that kind of concept we have introduced in this uh, coding also. That's it. Okay, I mean I'll try to give you some kind of notes also, okay, so that it will be better. Else I will come up with a better explanation for you separate, okay.
Okay.
And next we have an other operator like not. Okay, this not operator will expect only single parameter, guys. I mean single operand. Till now if you see, end and operator or is expecting two parameters, two or more, okay. But now here not expects only one parameter, okay, not a or not b, okay. That means vice versa, okay. The result will be vice versa. Vice versa in the sense, not b. What was the b, guys? First here, false. Opposite to false is nothing but true. So this statement will be true for you. Okay, that will result you true. A or B, true. Okay, this is the way. Okay, suppose I don't want to give this true or false here. Okay, instead of these, okay, you can do like A equal to 1, B equal to 0. Now you play with this. It will result you something like Boolean only again. Okay, 1, oh sorry, 1 and 0. Okay, it is giving you a, okay, 1 and 0. The high is nothing but one of the operator is low, right? I mean, all the operators should be higher, then only it will return you high. But here, one of the operator is low, that means 0. So it has written you 0. Okay, in the same way, A or B. Okay, at least one operator should be. Result will be high only if any single operand is high. Already one single operand is high, right? So it is written you like this. Suppose you can have a operand, one more operand like C. Okay, now and C. Okay, and next here or C. Something like this you can have. Okay, now if you see here again, it will result in a false, true, true. Okay, false, true, true. False is nothing but 0, true is nothing but 1. Again true. Suppose if this value is also 1 means what could be the result? First result, all were high, so the result will be high. High is nothing but 1. Okay, you're getting right how this logical operators works, some kind of logic, okay. And next, assignment operators, guys. Okay, assignment operators. Assignment operators. Now I don't want to execute these lines. Okay, what were the assignment operators we have? Okay, equals to. That means you are assigning a value to store in a variable. That's it. Okay, till now we have used it. Okay, just this is an assignment operator. Okay, what was that assignment operator? X equal to 1, y equal to Isha. Okay, you are assigning a value to a variable. Okay, this is an assignment. That's it. Okay, why it is highlighting you? I think it was redeclared. Somewhere you have declared x and y variables. Here you are declared already. So the code editor is suggesting like you have already used this variable. Okay, so let's use other naming convention like A, okay, and B. Okay, we haven't used anywhere because here you have used, but it was already commented now. Okay, so there is no problem for us. Okay, this is a, I mean assignment operator. Okay, and next you are assigning a value, and next plus equal to minus equal to. Okay, now here you see, though I mean this plus equals to and minus equals to. Okay, these are nothing but you're adding, I mean here, okay, this refers to like, okay, this is a shortcut for addition operator. Okay, this is a shortcut for subtraction operator, I will tell you. Okay, you have a values like c equal to 10, d equal to 20. Okay, suppose now what you would like to do, C plus D. Okay, what could be the result? 30. Again I would like to store in the variable C only. Okay, here if you see, let me print this variable C. Okay, hope you're getting it right. Value 10 I have hold in C, and next value 20 I have stored in the variable name D. Now I'm adding those two numbers, 10 plus 20. Again I'm storing in C. That means at 30th line it was stored with 10, but now we are rewriting. I mean, we are dumping the value 30 to C. So the new, I mean, we are rewriting the value. Suppose after 30th line, if you print the value C means, okay, let me have a breakpoint here. Okay, I have a breakpoint. Okay, let me debug now. Debugging. Okay, guys, if you see now, okay, C is 10. Okay, C is 10. I'm going to the console section. Yeah, now if you see, let me have one more breakpoint. Okay, I'm trying to execute it. Sorry, let me stop the execution. Something error equal to 20. Okay, fine, that's fine, no issues. Let me debug it again. Okay, fine. Some errors, but you can ignore those errors, guys. Okay, if you see, C is holding value 10. Okay, okay, fine. And next, D is holding 10, 20. Now if you see, exactly it is highlighting C is storing 10 only. But whenever I do an operation, 10 plus 20, again we are rewriting the value C. That's it. Now if you see, C has a latest value of 30. Okay, now we are trying to print that. That's it. Okay, there are no errors, but if I try to execute instead of debug, if I try to execute, that's it. Okay, 10:30. The first late, I mean, at starting, C is storing the value 10, and later when you try to do an operation, okay, arithmetic operation, we are storing the same value. I mean, we are storing the latest value in the C, so that the C has overridden with 30. Okay, this is the thing. Now the shortcut. Okay, instead of using like this, we can use this one. Okay, this operator can be supported. Okay, now C equal to C plus D. Instead of that, C plus equal to D. That's it. Okay, the shortcut. It will give you the same result. Okay, 30. I hope you are getting right. Just you are adding two values and you're storing within the C. Instead of using a different variable like E or F, again you're storing within the C. I hope it is clear. Okay, and next in the same way, okay, in the same way you have C equal to C minus D. Instead of C, let's have like vice versa. D equal to D minus C. Okay, what could be the shortcut for this, guys? D minus equal to C. That's it. Okay, I don't want to do this operation. Okay, before doing the shortcut operation, this is the one. D equal to D minus C. What was the D value? 20 minus 10. 20 minus 10, it gives you value 10. I mean, result will be 10. You're storing the variable D. Okay, that's it. Okay, let me print C comma D first. C comma D. Okay, once you finish the operation, let's print again C comma D values. Okay, I'm trying to execute it. Initially, C is holding 10, D is holding 20. Okay, after doing mathematical operations here, D minus C, that means 20 minus 10, you're storing the value 10 in the D. That means initially it was hold with, initially it has value 20. Now you're overriding with the result 10. So if you see, 20 was overridden with 10. Okay, this is the way. In the same way, okay, I'm going to comment this 35th line, uncomment 36th line. Okay, let me execute it. It gives you the same result. Okay, just a shortcut to this, guys. That's it. Okay, and next, what was the other topic? It's a membership operator. Okay, membership operator and identity operator. Okay, okay, fine. Let's work on this membership operator. Okay, no, you know already this, right? Membership operators. Okay, I don't want to execute this assignment operators. Membership operators. What were the membership operators, guys? In and not in. That's it, right? In, and next, what was the other thing? Not in. Okay, now you have a string. Okay, you have a string like I love my country. Okay, this is string, normal string, something like a statement. Okay, this is a statement. That's it. Okay, now I would like to check whether uh, a string love was present in this entire string or not. Okay, this is entire string. This is a full string, but I would like to check a part of that string was present or not. Okay, I have a target. Okay, I want to check this love was present in this my entire statement or not. Okay, so what can be done? Okay, target, whether this string was present in the full string. What was the full string, guys? This is the one. Okay, this will give you a result, right? I don't want to store in a third party variable. Directly I would like to print it. That's it. Okay, now just tell me whether this substring was present in this entire string or not. Is it present or not? You can clearly see that it was present. So what it should return was it was there, right? So it will return you a true boolean, right? That's it. Suppose we have given a different value like LVE, or just just you have given LVE. Whether this LVE was present in the string or not, it should be consecutive, guys, not at different locations. Okay, it should be consecutive. Do we have any string like LVE? I think we don't have. Yeah, we don't have. So let me try to execute it. So it return false. Okay, you have again. Okay, instead of now, let me check like country. Do we have country or not in this entire string? We have. But if you see exactly, this country is having, okay, the first letter as caps letter. Okay, but here if you see, we're checking with a small case, so it will return you a false. Okay, we need to check with the exact substring. Exact substring is nothing but capital C. Okay, now if you do, it will return you a true. Okay, this is what the membership operator does. Whether we have a part of the string, not only a string data type, guys. Okay, in further topics you will get different data types also, I have told, right? Okay, so that it will be easier for you. Okay, next, a different, a vice versa, how you have used in the same way not in. That's it. Okay, now print target not in statement. Okay, what was the target? Country. You're checking like this country was not present in the statement, but it was present, right? So this should return you a false. That's it. Last statement should return you a false. Okay, I hope it's clear till this membership operator, right guys? Any doubts till this? I mean comparison, logical, assignment, membership. We have one more operator like identity. Okay, that we can check it now. Sorted deal. If you have anything. Okay, I will take it as no. Okay, then we go to the PyCharm. Okay, membership operators also we have finished it, guys. And next we have one more topic. What was it? Then we go through the slide. Identity operators. Okay, now identity operators. What were those identity operators? Is and is not. Okay, that means a comparison, like a comparison. Okay, not like equal to operator. This is a different one. Is and is not. Okay, now here we have two variables like a equal to 20, b equal to 10. Okay, now you're checking whether okay a is b or not. That's it. Okay, it will give you result in boolean only. Okay, is the 20 is 10? I mean you are matching the values 20 and 10. Is that true? No, right? So it will return you false. Okay, in the same way, is not operator. Print a is not b. For sure, these are both different values. So this will give a result true, right? That's it. And also, you need to remember one thing, guys. Here. Okay, you have one more variable like c equal to 10. Okay, you check now. Print print b is c. Okay, now if you see the values were same. Okay, the values were same. So if you see now b equals to 10, c equals to I mean 10. So you're getting suppose c is having 10.0. Now what could it be? It is showing like false. But if you see here, when you try to match with equals to operator, now what it could return you? Okay, I don't want these two. Okay, now if you see b equals to 10, c equals to 10.0. Okay, c equals to 10.0. But if you see numerically both are equal. Okay, when you are comparing b equal to c, it will return you true. Okay, but when you check with the is operator, it is telling you that false, because here when the values were matched, it will check the location. Actually now computer itself, Python will locate a memory. Okay, how can you check the memory location? I'll tell you. Okay, print. Okay, using id operator. Okay, this id is a function. Okay, when you pass an object, what was the object? Object is nothing but a variable. Id of b comma id of c. Oh sorry, instead of m comma. Okay, now I don't want to execute anything. Okay, just if you see here, id of b and id of c, I'm trying to check it. Okay, this is a different location and this is a different location, guys. Okay, suppose if I give both values were same. Okay, now if you see, just check the IDs. Okay, instead of this, let me have d equal to 10. Okay, c equal to 10.0 only, guys. Okay, comma id of variable d. Now if you check it means, okay, b. Okay, value B. 10 was stored in the register. This could be, you can consider like a registers or some kind of location, guys. Okay, the location ID was this. Okay, 10.0 value is locating in other storage place, and next again 10. Okay, you have given two different variables, but those two are same values, right? So it was stored in the same location. Okay, I hope you're getting right. So that's the difference while you use, okay, while you use these two different operators like equals to and these. Okay, yeah, that's it, guys. Okay. Okay, anything else we have? Yeah, from tomorrow we can consider, I mean, we can continue with these conditional statements, okay, and loops. Okay, once we finish these two, okay, loops means nothing but just for loop and while loop. Okay, whether any condition was satisfied means we can break out from the loop. Okay, we can continue, we can skip few conditions and we can still continue the looping. Okay, like this conditional statements. Okay, suppose we can have some conditions here. Okay, we need to check whether the person, I mean whether the citizen of a country can be eligible to vote or not. We can have some better conditions. Okay, what could be the condition, what could be the criteria here, whether the citizen is able to have his vote or not. The citizen's age should be greater than or equal to 18, then only he could be able to vote, right? I mean he will be eligible for the election. Okay, suppose if this criteria was not matched means it will come to the else condition and you can print something else. Okay, like this you can have. Okay, like this you can have some real examples so that it will be useful for you. Okay, uh yeah, that's it, guys. Tomorrow we can continue with the topic. Anything else, guys? Any doubts or any clarification needed for anyone?
Dinesh, in this is operator, is or
Yeah.
is not operator, can we do the comparison between multiple, so like between A, B, and C? Can we do that?
No, no, no. That
It's
couldn't be
always
possible.
two, between
Yeah.
two
Yes,
values only.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And also you can do, I think, okay, if you see is C. Okay, it accepts, but you need to have some kind of stack logic. Okay, first let's surround this A is B. Okay, you have right. I'm going to surround with C brackets. That means this result, this will give you a result, right? What could be the result? 20 equals to 10. I mean, this is a false, right? False. Now you're checking this entire result with again C. Like this you can do.
Okay.
Okay, if you doesn't give these C brackets also, that's fine. But it will behave a different format. Okay, because you are giving the priority here. Just you are giving the priority. Okay, if you doesn't give these C brackets means, okay, as a stack, okay, it will check first with BC. I mean internal logic. Okay, it will. What was the BC? This is a false. False. You're checking with the, I mean, this will result a false, right? Something like that. And again, you are checking with this. Let's check it. How it works. False. Okay. I mean, like this. Not only two operands, you can have multiple operands also.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Anything else, guys? Kishore, Madhupriya, Crystal, Frank, Mega. Is these two IDs for the same guys, Sweta and Sweta Das?
No, no, Dinesh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Um,
And next.
oh, sorry. Would you mind explaining what the is again is and with the
Okay. I mean identity operator.
Yeah, with three different values.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Okay. Let's take simple examples. Okay, if you have multiple variables, you might get confused. Okay, so simply let's have like uh, val1 equals to, okay, something like string. Let's match with the string. Okay, let's match the string like Sachin. Okay, and next value 2. I mean player 2. Okay, you can consider like a player 2. Sevak. Okay, by viewing this itself, you know that these two are different values, right? But now when you check value 1 variable is value 2, this will give you a result. I don't want to store in different variables. Okay, just I'm trying to print. What could be the result? Just you're matching it. Okay, first, okay, this will have two different logics. Okay, once the values are same, it will check the location of the value. I mean, I have told you, right, where exactly the value has been located in your memory. Okay, the memory part also it will have. I mean, it will not directly match the values alone. Okay, if the values were matched, then it will check. Okay, then it will check whether those two values were belongs to the same memory location or not. Okay, these two things it will take into the consideration. But if you see here, the values itself are different. Okay, that means at the first part itself it will throw you a false. That's it. Okay, and next, suppose this value is also such. Let's try it. It is throwing you true. Okay, hope you're getting right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, not only with the numerics, guys. Okay, you can play with the strings also. You'll have a few more like list operators and list data types, dictionary data types. I mean, with the future. I mean, in upcoming topics, you can clear on this. You can get you'll get more clarification on these topics. Okay. Yeah. Anything else, guys? If you doesn't have anything, means we can wind up for today. Okay. And also I'll post the hands-on questions into the WhatsApp group, I mean WhatsApp community itself, so that whenever you get some time you can work on it. Okay, so that in the first 5 minutes of tomorrow's class we can discuss whether if you have any doubt we can discuss on that. Okay. Okay, I would like to stop the recording.